Hi, welcome to our training video for the offer letter module. For this, we're going to log in as a recruitment manager. So let me just put in the user ID for a recruitment manager. Let me put in his password. I personally don't like remembering passwords. Okay, now we've come to the home screen of the recruitment manager. So now I would like to go to my requisitions. I have new requisition, my requisition list and the master requisition list. I would like to view my requisitions. Here when I come down to the requisition that I would like to process. So here I have I have QA/QC manager. Now this will take me to the requisition overview page. Now I have in this requisition, as you can see, there are various levels. Pre-selected, which are the candidates which get shortlisted and can move on to the pre-selected level. Then level 1 is the level where candidates, once they have been shortlisted for an interview, would be moved up. Then you have a final list. These are the candidates who have been processed through level 1, that is, they have been interviewed, they have been found suitable to issue an offer letter. So let me go to the final list. Okay. So now, as I can see, in my final list, I have 5 candidates who are under process. You can see that certain candidates have final offer letter which has been issued to them, and certain candidates have offer letter of intent. These are 2 types of formats that we can issue. The process is, first, the recruitment manager / recruiter would issue a letter of intent to the candidate, which is kind of like informing the candidate what is the intentional salary, the intentional benefits that would be issued to him. So now one of my candidates, that is Tino Thomas. Let's go ahead and create his offer letter. When I click on the create offer letter link, it will take me to the offer letter editor page. I know this is taking time, but the video is being created on a live server. Okay, now we come on the offer letter editor page. You can see, I'm going to adjust the resolution a little bit, please. Yes. Okay, as you can see, the offer letter title over here, this is auto-generated from the Elixtra system. Requisition, work location and work location city is obtained from the requisition to which the candidate has been shortlisted or selected against. Similarly, job title, division, project, BU, country and SBG is obtained from the requisition. Tentative date of joining. This would be the date by when a recruitment manager or the requisition team would like the candidate to be on board as an employee, or would like him to join. Now we need to indicate a monthly salary. I'm going to indicate $1,000, the salary for this candidate. Then we need to select a compensation package. The compensation package for this candidate, since he's a QA/QC manager, I'm going to select single bachelor HRA page, but depending on the offer, the recruitment manager can select family HRA paid, single bachelor HRA paid, or single bachelor shared. So here we're going to select the compensation package. Based on the compensation package, you will see the accommodation type gets reflected automatically. Now you can see the employment type can be either direct or deputed. So here we decide, and let me select direct for this particular candidate. Then offer validity period, the period of time that the offer would be valid for, can be decided in terms of days, months and years. Here I'm going to keep it valid for 30 days. Now below you see a whole list of benefits and allowances. There is a flexibility to either select or deselect whichever benefits and allowances that the recruitment manager would like to produce on the offer letter. Air passage allowance, annual leave, annual pay, gratuity, etc. There are text boxes where the fixed amount can be filled in, and if any description needs to be displayed on the offer letter, even that can be typed out in the text boxes. There is a text box for the job responsibility. If any job responsibility needs to be included in the offer letter, this is the space where it can be typed into. As already discussed, the offer letter of intent is issued first, and only after that has been accepted by the candidate can a final offer letter be issued, and hence you see that the final offer letter is a disabled link as of now. Here we need to select the template group. You can either select send email to line manager or LnT offer letter. Here we are going to select LnT offer letter, which means sending the offer letter directly to the candidate. Sending an email to line manager comes in probably when the recruiter would like to send the offer letter first for an internal approval to the line manager. Now the accommodation template would have to be selected. The options are GCC offer letter bachelor draft or LOI. Since this is the letter of intent, ideally I would select LOI. So we go ahead and select that, which gets reflected in the template content text box below. Here we have this reflected, and now I'm going to press preview. It's a good idea to take a preview, because if there is any change that you would like to make, any addition that you would like to make, this is the place that you can make it before actually going ahead and emailing it out to the candidate. So here we have a PDF format of the offer letter, which will be the attachment which will be sent to the candidate Tino Thomas. So if the preview is okay by you, simply press close. You're brought back to the HR offer letter editor page. Again, an opportunity for you to make any changes that you would like to make. If satisfied, press next. Now we have come to the offer letter email editor page. Through this page, we can send out the offer letter as an email to the candidate. In from, you have the recruitment manager's email address. In this case, it is Mr. N. Bhandari. In to, you have the email address of the candidate. The subject is offer letter from LnT. In the body, it is a text box which changes can be made to which. The attachment is the PDF format that you had seen as a preview, and when you send email, simply click on send email. This is taking a bit longer than expected. Okay. Once the offer letter has been emailed, we are brought back to the HR offer letter editor page. We go to the HR offer letter list. Here in the HR offer letter list, I can see the job title of the candidate, his offer letter document, which is the LOI. The status is draft, as it is still an offer letter of intent and it is still not a final offer letter. Under action, you can see an accept and a reject button. This action is possible for me, or the accept and reject is visible, because N. Bhandari, the recruitment manager that I am logged in as, is part of the requisition team for this requisition of QA/QC manager. Else, he would not have the rights to accept or reject the LOI on behalf of the candidate. So now, let us presume that N. Bhandari has interacted with Tino Thomas, and Tino Thomas has given a go-ahead to accept the offer letter. Let me just cover reject out here as well. In case the candidate decides to reject the offer letter, then his reason for rejection, he would mention his reason for rejection in a text box, and in terms of monetary or personal, which he can decide from a drop-down menu. So let us go ahead and accept the letter of intent on behalf of the candidate. Once the LOI has been accepted, we need to remember that this is still an LOI and a final offer letter has yet to be sent. Now we are brought back to the HR offer letter editor. We have the same fields. If at this point of time any changes need to be made, can be made, maybe in terms of salary, maybe in terms of certain benefits and allowances, maybe a job description may want to be included. If not, then we come down here and we choose the final offer letter, and here we select the template as LnT offer letter. And now, since it is an offer letter, we will select GCC offer letter bachelor draft. Always remember, if you see a sun scrolling down like this, it means that data is being populated. So here you have the final offer letter format given below. If any changes need to be done, if any text needs to be added to it in addition to the text given above, then it can be added in this text box as well. Again, you have a preview. This is the PDF format of the offer letter, which will be emailed to the candidate. If I am okay with this offer letter being sent out, final offer letter, Then I say close. I come back to my offer letter editor page and then I press next. When I press next, I'm taken to the email editor page again. Here I can put in if I would like to add some CC or BCC. As you can see in the attachments, the offer letter for LnT, the same PDF format that we had seen would appear. And here we simply press send email, which will send the email out to the candidate. Okay. Now that the email has been sent out to the candidate, what we can do is, so this completes the process of sending out an offer letter to a candidate. Now let's go to the home of the recruitment manager. And from here, let's go on to the HR offer letter list, which I could have gone from the candidates overview page also, but I would like to at this point of time show you what happens if an offer letter is rejected as well. So then for that reason, let's go to on the offer letter list under onboarding. So here when I have come, I've come to Tino Thomas. I can see his offer letter document. If I click over here, it will show me the PDF format of his offer letter. His status is accepted because we've already accepted it. Now as you can see, the action is start onboarding. So if I want, I can say start onboarding from here. But ideally, as you can see, onboarding is a process which we will be covering in the onboarding video separately. And onboarding of a candidate gets completed only after 16 steps of onboarding get completed, and that process can be completed only by onboarding coordinators. Now if we go back to the HR offer letter list, if you remember, we had spoken about the that you can either accept or reject an offer letter. So we've been through the process of accepting an offer letter, but here you also have rejected. So in rejected, when you say rejected, the candidate is asked for the reason of rejection, which is also displayed in the HR offer letter list. So that completes our offer letter. That completes our video on the offer letter module. It was great having you. Thank you so much.